Let me tell you a story about two people. The first guy makes $95,000 a year. You walk into his house, there's a 75-inch TV, a $4,000 leather sofa, kitchen appliances still sitting in their boxes, clothes in the closet with tags still on them. And this guy? When he looks at his bank account, he feels anxiety in his chest. If he misses 2 paychecks, his life starts falling apart. The second guy makes just $52,000 a year. You walk into his home, simple sofa, small TV, a kitchen with only the things he actually uses. And this guy, when he checks his bank account, he feels calm. He has 18 months of expenses saved. 20% of every paycheck goes into investments. Same neighborhood, half the income, but 10 times the financial security. This isn't a story about income. It's about the hidden relationship between things and money that most people never understand. Today, I'm going to show you 10 rules that separate financially free people from everyone else, not by income, but by mindset. Every single thing you own costs you twice. The first time, when you buy it, that's obvious. But the second time, that's the hidden cost, and it's usually bigger. That treadmill you bought, it takes up space. In urban areas, space can cost $30 to $50 per square foot per year. A treadmill takes about 20 square feet. That's $600 to $1,000 every single year just to store it, whether you use it or not. That $30,000 boat? The industry rule is about 10% annual maintenance. That's $3,000 every single year, even if it barely touches the water. And then there's mental energy. Everything you own takes up a small part of your mind. Research shows clutter increases stress and reduces focus. Your stuff is literally stressing you out. And the biggest hidden cost is opportunity cost. $15,000 spent on a home gym, if invested instead, could turn into $50,000 in 15 years. You didn't just buy a gym, you traded away future financial freedom. Before you buy anything, do a simple calculation. Total cost divided by realistic uses equals cost per use. A $200 jacket worn twice, that's $100 per wear. A $400 jacket worn 200 times, that's just $2 per wear. The expensive one was actually cheaper. A $300 kitchen gadget used 2 times a year, that's $150 per use. But a $2,000 mattress used daily for 10 years, that's around 55 cents per use, and it improves your health. This one calculation cuts through marketing, emotions, and social pressure. It shows you the truth. Walk around your house and ask one question. If this disappeared today, would I spend money to buy it again? That fondue set? Probably not. That bread maker? No. Clothes you haven't worn in 18 months? Definitely not. These things are there because of inertia, not intention. Impulse purchases, old hobbies, gifts you felt forced to keep. They don't just have zero value, they have negative value. They take space, attention, time, and give nothing back. Remove them and something interesting happens. Your space feels bigger. Your mind feels lighter. Decisions become easier. Cleaning takes half the time. And most importantly, you finally know where your things are, because everything has a purpose. Don't upgrade out of boredom. Your TV works perfectly, but there's a new model. Your phone is fine, but the camera is slightly better. Your car is reliable, but your neighbor upgraded. These feel like improvements, but they're actually wealth destruction disguised as progress. If something works, don't replace it. Not because something new came out, not because you're bored. The real failure is when something actually stops working. Over 30 years, just phone upgrades alone can cost $30,000 to $50,000. Add everything together, and you can easily lose over $200,000 in a lifetime. Make spending harder and saving easier. Delete saved cards from online stores, add a 24-hour waiting rule for non-essential purchases, remove shopping apps, unsubscribe from promotional emails. At the same time, Automate your savings. Transfer money to investments as soon as your paycheck arrives. Keep only what you need in your checking account. Treat savings like a fixed expense, not an afterthought. Willpower fades, but systems stay. And just the 24-hour rule alone can eliminate up to 70% of impulse purchases. Define what enough means in advance, because if you don't, your income will grow and your lifestyle will grow with it. Someone earning $200,000 can feel just as stressed as someone earning $80,000 because expenses rise with expectations. Decide ahead of time. What kind of house is enough? What kind of car is enough? What level of comfort actually satisfies you? And once you reach that, stop moving the goalpost, because the gap between income and expenses, that's where wealth is built. Every big purchase creates a system around it. Buy a boat, now you need storage, maintenance, equipment, transport. Buy a home gym, now you need flooring, mirrors, space, upgrades. A $5,000 purchase can easily turn into $10,000. And the reverse is also true. Remove one item and you eliminate all its hidden costs. Before you buy anything, try renting or borrowing first. Most interests are temporary. You're excited for a few weeks, then it sits there, collecting dust. Test it first. Learn what you actually need. Avoid buying the wrong things. Most homes today are museums of past enthusiasm. Don't turn your home into one. True wealth is not what you own, it's what you can choose. Can you leave a job that's destroying your mental health? Can you handle a 6-month emergency? Can you start a business without guaranteed income? Can you retire early? That's real wealth, and it only comes when there's a gap between what you earn and what you spend. Every purchase you make is not just money, it's a piece of your freedom. So ask yourself, is this worth giving up future choices? And finally, don't declutter once a year. Do it continuously. Every week, remove a few things. Every month, review one category. Every quarter, evaluate your overall habits. Small actions done consistently beat massive efforts that never happen. Now, here's a simple plan to start today. This week, find 10 things you wouldn't buy again and remove them. This month, use the 24-hour rule for every non-essential purchase. This quarter, count your items in key categories and set limits. This year, define what enough means for every major expense. Do this for 5 years, and you'll build a level of financial freedom most people never reach. And here's the part no one tells you. This relationship goes both ways. The less you need, the more you save. The more you save, the less you feel the need to buy. It becomes a powerful cycle. Spend less, save more, feel secure, need less, save even more. Or the opposite cycle. Spend everything, feel insecure, spend more to cope, and fall deeper. Both lives are available to you, no matter how much you earn today. The only question is, do you own your things or do your things own you? Because the math is clear, and so is the peace.